Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. Alright, so this week E.O.N just came out. That's a new boss for the Field Hunter. Right here you can see. Fiend Hunter. This is going to be a new boss this time. This is going to be a light type. So if you have any dark type character, that's going to be a very tangible benefit. As you can see right now, I'm currently on... I will need to move my face cam down so everyone can see the damage easier. Level 6 right now. I'm going to see if I can try to break my previous high score, which is going to be really hard, really tough to beat for sure. So let's see if I can do that, or I'm able to achieve that. So with that being said, let's go. Let's jump and show you guys my strategy. Now keep in mind there's going to be multiple various strats that you can use for this particular strategy, right? You don't have to follow what I'm currently using, but I'm going to try to give you guys an idea. So Diana is pretty much crucial, or she's really strong, especially if you have multiple dark type characters or dark type units. In this case we have Rao, we have I do have Eclipse and Celia as well. Now you can also use Cry. Alright, you can also use a bunch of other characters. Angelica is a very good character to basically hit against boss. If you line her up here, she basically is able to slash these weak points, right? Now the boss, just make sure you are aware of the boss's pattern. The boss does very little damage, so you don't have to worry about it that much. So let's go. So I'm going to start off with buffing everyone. Alright, so we're going to start off with Ro with the Red Riding Hood. This is very important. This is going to give me... I have a +3 variant of this, so crit rate plus 50%. If you don't have this, you might want to consider bringing in Helena or something, right? Because this is going to be something that, especially if you're using this particular team, every character here are pretty much magic except for Rao herself. Rao is going to be the only one that's physical. So I'm going to start off with these very simple, very straightforward. And then we are going to use nothing other than, what's the name? In this case, Eclipse, just to get a bunch of SP. So Eclipse is gonna... I have a +5, so acquire 1 SP for each attacked target, which is always very cool. And if you place Eclipse right here, depending on where you place her, I would say place her right here is going to make more sense, at the left or at the right, because she is able to hit more weak tiles, which is what you want to do ideally, right? She's able to hit quite a number of tiles. So we're going to go with this approach. I'll put her last so that she's able to chain. It is unfortunate that we are not able to stack Celia chain before she moves, but you know what? That's just how it is. So let's go. This is going to be for the first turn, right? So Diana buff, Red Riding Hood Rao, give everybody the crit rate. So put Eclipse last. So as you can see, we are able to generate quite a lot of SP right here, right, at the bottom. So this is going to be our damage for the first turn, first round. So the second one, boss is not going to do anything, just decrease your magic resist, which is like whatever, you don't have to try to dodge that. But the third one, you might have to consider dodging that. So now, Angelica... gonna go with this. We're gonna come here, right? So I would prefer to attack her to either attack last. So you want Celia to go first. So something like this. Eclipse, Celia second. Alright. So we're gonna go Eclipse for sure. So that's gonna do a lot of damage. You can either go Angelica last or not. It really depends. So everyone should be able to attack for the second round. So regardless, now who should you attack last is ideally depends on you, right? Who do you think is going to do the most damage? Alright, so obviously Celia is going to do the least amount of damage. She goes first to stack the chain, alright, because of how the chain mechanics work. You want the strongest character to move last. I would say it's either going to be Ro or Angelica, right? But since we have the advantage for the other two, I think Angelica is not going to do as much as Rao. So I'm going to do something like this, right? We have, you know what? I do think... No, I think Rao is still going to do more, slightly more than Eclipse. I have a feeling my Eclipse might be able to do more because I have a +3 of her. So this is going to be something that you can consider doing. Now, if you don't have any of these characters, Leatrice can work well as well. So I'm sure all of you have a Leatrice build. She can go into the middle, since she hits skip tiles, and she's going to hit a bunch of tiles. Alright, so I'm going to go with Celia first, Angelica. Make sure Angelica is positioned here, so she can hit that. And then we have Eclipse. And you know what, I'm going to put Eclipse, Angelica, and then Rao. Rao is going to be the last one. So let's have a look at the damage right here, above me. Let's see. I wish they would have like a damage statistics that you can see how many characters each of them are dealing. Okay, Okay, decent chain. Alright. Angelica definitely did quite a lot. And Ro did way more. You can see based on the damage that progressively move, she definitely did way more. So now everybody has this debuff going on. The magic resist decrease doesn't matter as much. So now the next one, the third time the enemy is going to attack, this is where you have to be careful, because this one can basically silence you. Alright, you can see cannot use skill for 2 turns. So ideally you do not want to get hit by this particular one. Now you should be, there's no right way to go about this, but you can ideally, what you can do is you can have everyone stacking the what do you call it? Everyone moving to the left. Now who should be the least priority in terms of wanting to get silence, right? Now it's either going to be Angelica or Diana. So Diana, if she gets silence, then the other characters can't really hit as much. And if you position her this way, like, no other characters can benefit from the tile bonuses. So I want to position it this way. It makes sense for my Angelica is going to use this particular skill. Alright. We have Celia moving first, Eclipse afterwards, and then we have Rao is going to do a normal hit, so I'm going to do something like that. Okay, I'm going to do this. So something like that. So hopefully I get a 3 SP in return. The idea here is because the next turn the boss is gonna shoot in the middle, and that one you can just stack SP. We're gonna go with Eclipse to get back the SP, and then the last round we're gonna go in all over again. But yeah, ideally this should work. I don't see how this would not work. The problem with Celia is this is gonna be a bit expensive. Let's see, 5 costs. Okay, both of these are the same cost, and then Angelica is gonna go with this. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully I'm able to stack as much damage as possible. Hopefully I get back 3 costs as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, decent damage, 9 chain damage, not the highest, right? So Angelica is gonna get hit, it doesn't matter. So now the next one, this is where the 4th round, right? The 4th turn of the boss attacking, you want to do not put anyone in the middle. So this is going to basically do a lot of damage. Whoever that is in the middle is pretty much guaranteed to die. Alright, so I'm going to say stay off, just move everyone as normal. Alright, Rao can start casting. I don't think there's enough for Rao to start using her crit rate again, plus Eclipse to use the skill as well. We're going to be lacking 1 skill point. If only my Celia was plus 3, then that would have saved a little bit. So I'm going to prioritize on Eclipse to do this. So we get back, everyone is able to get back the, what is that? Everyone should be able to get back, hopefully, the SP. Alright, let's see if this is going to be enough. This is going to be the second last round. Boom. Gonna hit. Rao's gonna hit. Weak point. Okay, so you can see a lot of SP regenerate there. Now if you don't have Eclipse, you can also consider using Lucrezia. She's a 4-star, everyone has access to her. Now the next one is going to be, the boss is going to basically just kill everyone. So this time we're just going to go reapply the buff. Now you have 2 options here, right? With Rao, you can see you either want to apply crit rate or you want to go with her own skill. So this is something that you have to decide accordingly. But everyone else is like, I'm gonna say, even though she does a lot of damage, you can try to hyper buff her, right? With someone like I would say with someone like Erinys, she can basically work. But you can see, I do think that's because I do have Diana do not have any more buffs. I'm just gonna go with this, alright? So if we crit, cool. If we don't crit, the problem is Angelica is very crit reliant, alright? So with Rao having this particular one, I feel like it's going to be better for everyone collectively overall. So it's something that you have to experiment with around, right? Which one is more worth it? Is it going to be more worth it for her to use the this particular one, the Terra Burst? This does increase crit rate by herself. I think it's also worth risking. Although we don't really get the problem is more like we don't get the buffs anymore. So I'm gonna go with this. We're just gonna go with Rao's stronger skill and hopefully hope for the best. Alright, so let's go. Diana first, we lost the buff already. Stack as much chain as possible. Okay. Okay, decent damage. 19 chain. Alright, I don't think we crit there at the end. So this will basically one-shot everyone. Alright, so not the best score. This is again a decent, I would say an okay score, right? But it's just like a reference for some of you guys. My rankings. I'm not sure if how this works, but the rankings. Oh, come on. Okay, so let's return here. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I can show, but this is going to be, I might need one more try tomorrow to basically be able to do. How it works is you get one try per day. You can keep fighting the boss until it will take your best score, right? And then you can do this over the course of the multiple days. So just keep in mind that the boss right here is written. Where is it? 5 days. 5 days until the Fiend Hunt ends. Should be able to make it further, but this is what I got for now. I could experiment a little bit more, but I just figured I want to make this video to give you guys an idea, because a lot of you guys have been asking me which is going to be the best team. Hopefully this is going to give you guys a decent idea. Alright, if you guys have a better strategy, feel free to share it in the comment section below. I don't have much time to test, but someone have been mentioning that Arenes plus Rao might actually work as well, because that makes a lot of sense. I can see, because Rao actually did a lot of damage, right? I just wish there's a statistics at the end that shows you which character does the most damage, ideally, so you basically is able to see that collectively. Right, let me show you guys my gears. Diana's skills doesn't matter, so she's just there to buff. The one that matters the most is Rao. I'm just gonna summarize and show you guys my stats. You can see my crit rate is 23%, crit damage is 269, attack is 694, which is not that high. Angelica, right here, right? So my Angelica don't have a super high crit rate as well, so she's gonna rely on having the bonus crit rate for the other characters. This is what I have for my Celia. Alright, so she's not going to do much damage. Celia is there more for the chain, and last but not least, Eclipse. So these are my stats for the Eclipse that I have. So yeah, I do have a +5 for this Eclipse, right? So this does help me a little bit, and I have a +3 for this as well. Somehow, I think I've been gotten super unlucky, and I've gotten a lot of the like off-rate banner while pulling for the other character. But hey, hopefully this is able to give you guys some idea, a rough idea on how to tackle E.O.N or E.O.N. But hey, with that being said, that's gonna be it for this particular video. Hope you guys enjoyed this simple guide. And yeah, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I'll try my best to assist. And yeah, we still have a couple of days, so don't worry about it too much. With that being said, I'll see you guys very soon. Take care, have a nice day, goodbye.